Hello chatbots out there, today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my first few days of this week, which are my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. On my Monday I had work. I was doing 9 till 3. I got up, ready for work, had some breakfast and was listening to a bit of music, watching some TikToks and vlogs. My dad, older brother, sister, younger brother and sister had work and mum was asleep. I locked up and made my way up to work. I got myself a drink from the corner shop on the way to work. I then got to work, got clocked in, put my bag coat away, and I was running food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and making drinks on bar. And it was me, my supervisor and one of our new colleagues on, so one of the newbies. So I was showing her the ropes, showing her how to use the tail and stuff like that. And it felt weird because I used to be one of the newbies and I'm now showing the newbies how to do stuff that I was shown when I was first starting out. And I can't believe I've been working there for 3 years now. And yeah, it was quite quiet to start off with and then got really busy. And of course some of my colleagues were out for work drinks, this drinks thing at one of the breweries in Bristol. So I didn't get the cut, I wasn't able to make it, but I mean someone has to stay back and hold the fort, and of course it had to be me, best employee. And yeah, so it was really good. It got quite busy. We had quite a busy lunch rush. Had to pop to Aldi to get some bits and bobs for kitchen, and I then finished at 3 o'clock, did 9 till 3, clocked off, got on my bag and coat, and I then went off to my favourite old coffee shop and got myself a hot chocolate from there that I'm going to show you guys a photo of now. I had a white chocolate mint hot chocolate from there, and I love the hot chocolate. I then popped off to Aldi and I went off and got myself some cream for some hot chocolate, some whipped cream, and I got myself some strawberries, some blueberries and some mini pancakes to have for my breakfast the next day, and also got myself a chicken tikka masala to have for my tea that evening. I then went off to one of the flower shops and I got some flower shops from there that I'm going to show you guys now. I absolutely love it in that flower shop. Love all the flowers, all the plants, and I was chatting to one of the girls I went to school with who works there, having a nice catch up with her, and I also got some snaps of some of the plants from there that I'm going to show you guys now. I love plant photography so much. I then made my way home. On the way back, I was just playing on Pokemon Go. I then got home, got changed, wrote a bit of my journal, sorted out my Bluetooth doll, and then I was just watching a bit of Escape to Country and watched Home and Away. I then was just doing a little bit of drawing, a bit of colouring in, listening to some music, playing on Pokemon Go and watching some vlogs and TikToks. My older brother was back from being at work, and he and my older sister went off to play rugby, and I then had my tea. I had my chicken tikka masala, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. Then I watched the UK soaps and Love Island. I finished off my journal, I put that away, had some cereal, and then I was just watching a bit of Netflix. My older brother and sister got back from being at rugby, and my older sister stayed for a bit. She then went off home. I then was just watching a bit of Doctor Who and watching some old soap episodes. I then went off to bed, and then on my Tuesday I got up, showered and changed, for my 3 days off. I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, off Friday daytime, and then back in Friday night and Saturday night, so I get 3 days and a half off. And yeah, so looking forward to having those days off to relax and enjoy. And I had some of my mini pancakes, which is strawberries and blueberries, for my breakfast with a cup of tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so good. I loved the blueberries and strawberries on the pancakes with a little bit of sugar. Stan had that and just watched a bit of TV, listened to a bit of music. My mum was up and she'd been up in the night, so she went off back to bed after I went off to meet my colleague, a good friend of mine, for a coffee catch up, and we get on really well. And he only lives down the road, so I met him down the road. My dad, older brother, sister, younger brother, sister were all at work. My dad got back and then my mum went off to bed, and my dad was just potting around the house, and I went off for a massive walk with my mates, and we ended up going off to one of the coffee shops, and I had a hot chocolate from there, and we just sat having a good chat, and I was asking him all about the drinks thing on Monday he and some of the other colleagues went to, and yeah, they seemed to have a really good time. And then we went off to our workplace and had some lunch. I paid for the coffees at the coffee shop, so he paid for the lunch, which is very sweet of him to do so. And I had some hummus and halloumi sandwiches and a fresh OJ, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The food was so good. I then just stayed and chatted with my mate, and one of our colleagues got a snap of me and my mate sat at the table and got two of them, and they're so cute. I said those are going in our scrapbook, friendship scrapbook. And then he had to go off to the gym, and I went off and had a look around the child shops, went into one of the book shops and into W.H. Smith and was looking at some of the notebooks. Didn't get any of the notebooks though, because I was like, no Dan, you don't need any more notebooks. I have so many notebooks, I could probably start my own notebook shop. And then I went off to one of the flower shops and I got some flower slots in there that I'm going to show you guys now. I love that flower shop. Got a load of flower slots in there and was chatting with the flower shopkeepers in there. I also got a snap of the plant wall that I'm going to show you guys now. I then went off to look in some more of the shops and then head off up to the garden centre, and I got there and went off and had a look in the plant section, and I got some plant sets on there that I'm going to show you guys now. I then went off to the cafe and I had a bit of this blueberry Victoria sponge cake and a luxury hot chocolate with cream, marshmallows, the full works, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. I absolutely loved the luxury hot chocolate. I then went off and had a look in the stationery and homeware section, and I'm going to show you guys what I got from there now. There's a sale on, so I got these pens here, lovely patterned flower pens, and yeah, I just love pens. Can never have too many pens. My siblings always end up nicking all my pens, so I can always use a few more pens. I also got these bumblebee pens as well, which are so adorable. I love them. And they are beautiful. I then got this notebook here and it says to do or not to do, and it has some flowers on the front, and it opens up and it's got 2 pages inside, which I love. And yeah, just love notebooks. And then I made my way back. I got home, and on the way back I got myself a drink from the corner shop as I was absolutely gasping for a drink. And so got back and had that. My mum was up, she'd gone off back to bed after not having a good night's sleep, and then my dad was sorting stuff on the house. He was up from having a nap, and my older brother was back from being at work. I then watched Home and Away, wrote a bit of my journal, listened to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing and colouring in, and was just watching some vlogs and TikToks, and just watched a bit of Netflix. And then for tea I had some mac and cheese, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I absolutely love mac and cheese now. I used to absolutely hate it, I don't know why, but now I am absolutely loving a bit of mac and cheese. After that, I was then watching the UK soaps, finished off writing my journal, I then put that away, and then I was watching Love Island, had some cereal, and then I was just watching a little bit of Netflix, sorting out my dolls and dollhouse, and did some dolls, dollhouse and Blue Tuck doll photography. Did a bit of writing, a little bit of drawing, a bit of colouring in, and was just watching some vlogs and TikToks. Did some TikToks and posted those, and then I went off to bed. And on my Wednesday, which is today, I got up after a nice lie-in. I then head downstairs, had some toast and a cup of tea, and was just watching a bit of Ginny and Georgia on Netflix, which is so good. Just a bit of music, played on Subway Surfer and Pokemon Go. And I then got changed and ready to go off and meet my family friend for a coffee catch up and walk. And my dad, older brother, sister and younger brother and sister were at work. My mum was asleep. I left a note just to let my mum know that I was going out, and got my house key, locked up, and my family friend came and picked me up. And then we ended up going off to Aldi as he had to get a few bits and bobs from there. I got myself some stuff on there as well, and I saw my dad in the car park. He was just leaving to go off home from being at work, so I had a nice chat with him quickly, and then went into Aldi, got our bits and bobs, ended up having to go off to Tesco's as well to get some stuff from there. And then we went off to the coffee shop, and I had a hot chocolate and a chocolate brownie with white chocolate chips in, which is so good. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. They are so good, the cakes in there, and hot chocolate. I had a white hot chocolate mint hot chocolate, which is so good. Love them. And we stayed in there for a while, and we were just chatting with one of the workers in there, who was so lovely. And we're planning to go to a anger room where you like smash things up, so we're planning to like sort that out, which would be fun to get all our wage out. And then my family friend dropped me home. I'm now home, and he's gone off back to his, and my mum's up, and we were just watching a bit of the news. And then I had my lunch I got from Tesco's. I had some chicken Caesar wraps and had some skips, which I love prawn cocktail crisps, and the skips are just so good. And also had a Fanta, love Fanta so much. And then I was just writing a bit of my journal, listening to a bit of music, doing a bit of drawing, a little bit of colouring in, played on Subway Surfer and Pokemon Go, and I was then just sorting out my Blue Tuck doll. And I'm now off to go and watch today's Home and Away, and then just chill for the rest of the day. And then tomorrow I think I'm going to be getting myself a butties and probably heading off to see my grandparents, maybe go get some more flower and plant starts from the flower shops. And then I'm back in work Friday night and Saturday night, and I think we get our rotors today. Yeah, it's Wednesday today, we normally get our rotors on Wednesday, so I'll be getting my rotors from Sunday leading into next week. And next week I'm hoping, if me and my mate are both free, we're going to be going to see the new Avatar in 3D. I've heard lots about it. I know it's 3 hours long, but I was like, I've got to see this film. I love the music. I've been listening to music on repeat at the moment whilst doing my drawing and writing and stuff, and I just love it. The music is so beautiful. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. Please like, comment and subscribe, and have a lovely rest of your week, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Just a quick thing, my mind is literally just like a computer with lots of tabs open. And yes, of course, I forgot to mention about the socks for my subscription. So I'm just going to quickly show you those. Just stripes and spots, love it. I just love socks. Yeah, I'm that cool, I have a subscription. So yeah, just thought I'd show you those quickly. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your week. Bye.